Hello, good morning, class. Okay, so myself, Jyotiram Niraldari Shedike. Okay, so today we learn about the what is the meaning of environment. Okay, so class, what is the meaning of environment, class? So the environment is derived from a French word. Okay, the environment, the term is derived from a French word environnement. Okay, so environment means surround, our surrounding. Okay, so everything that surround and affect living organism is called as a environment. Okay, so everything that surround and affect living organism, this is called as a environment. Okay, as per Environment Protection Act is in 1986. Okay, so what is the meaning of environmental science, class? So environment means the sum of total of water, air, and land and their interrelationship that exists among them, okay, with their human beings and other living organisms and materials. This is called as a environmental science. In a simple word, what is the meaning of environment, class? So environment is nothing but the study of living component as well as non-living component in a and their interrelationship in a physical environment. This is called as a environment. Okay, so this is earth. Okay, so this is the living organism are present in our earth and their surrounding environment. Okay, and their surrounding, this is called as a environment. Okay, and these 3 points are connected to each other. The first is a air. Okay, their atmosphere, then soil, this is called as a edific factor, and the water, this is called as a hydrosphere. Okay, and these 3 forms are connected to each other and form the biosphere, and all the living organisms are present in the biosphere. Okay, and this living organism and their abiotic factors are coexistence each other. Okay, so this is all about the basics of environment. Okay, next. Yeah, so the importance of environmental study. Why we need to study the environmental study, class? So everyone knows there are the environmental issues is being with the interrelation international importance. Okay, sorry. So the environmental issues such are global warming, climate change, ozone depletion, biodiversity loss, then marine population, not a marine population, the marine pollution. Okay, so these are the greater global impact. Okay, that's why we need to study the environmental studies. Okay, as well as because of this issue form, they are directly or indirectly affect on other. They are indirectly or directly affect on the other components. Okay, like the problems are cropped in a wake of our development, like the urbanization activity, industrialization growth, then transportation activity, then intensive agriculture practices. Okay, so these issues are wait for the development. Okay, then rapid increase population. Okay, this is the one of the issue. Okay, so when the population increases, ultimately the dependence of their population in dependency of natural resources is ultimately increases. So they have the lack of natural resources are present in our earth. So that's why, so we need to study the environmental studies and awareness. Okay, so as well as we need to study the alternative solution. Okay, that's why we need to study the environmental science. Means हमें कुछ तो अल्टरनेटिव सोर्स या अल्टरनेटिव सॉल्यूशन हम लोग को निकलना बहुत जरूरी है. सो एक कब हम लोग को पता चलेगा कि जब हम लोग वो उस प्रॉब्लम्स के जड़ तक जाएंगे. दैट्स व्हाई वी नीड टू स्टडी द इन्वायरमेंटल sciences. Okay, so the recently there is a sense of feeling that current way of economic development, this is not feasible for a long term as a resources base. Okay, that's why we need to study the environmental science. Okay, so as well as most important point is to need to save our humanity from a extinction. That's why we need to study the environmental science. Okay, so how we save the humanity from extinction. सो कैसे हम लोग ये जो ह्यूमैनिटी का जो एक्सटेंशन के हम लोग नजदीक जा रहे हैं ह्यूमंस, हम लोग को कैसे बचा पाएंगे? सो उसके लिए हम लोग को स्टडी ऑफ द ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, हाउ द ओजोन डिप्लीशन क्रिएटेड, ओके, ओजोन डिप्लीशन कैसे फॉर्म हो रहा है, एज वेल एज बायोडाइवर्सिटी लॉस कैसे हो रहा है। ओके, इसलिए हम लोग को इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस की स्टडी करना बहुत जरूरी है। ओके, इसके अलावा या सो इसके अलावा दे आर दी वेरियस इन दिस द इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस आर मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी इन नेचर। ओके, सो मेनी ब्रांचेस आर कनेक्टेड टू द इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस लाइक like ethics, okay, then ecology, biology, chemistry, atmospheric science, then oceanography, geography, geology, archaeology, sociology, history, political science, and engineering and economics. Okay, so these are the multidisciplinary nature. Okay, uh, what is ethics point of view class? So मैं आपको एग्जांपल बताता हूँ। अगर आपके घर के सामने कोई बड़ा पेड़ है, ओके, और आप उसको काट रहे हैं, ओके, और सॉरी, कोई दूसरा आके उसको काट रहा है, ओके, सो अल्टीमेटली दे हैव दी सम एथिक्स, आप उसको बचाने के लिए ही जाएंगे, ओके, बिकॉज वो पेड़ आपको क्या दे रहा है? ऑक्सीजन दे रहा है, ओके, देन एज वेल एज फ्रूट्स दे रहा है, ओके, दे हैव द वेरियस यूजेस आर कम फ्रॉम द नेचर। ओके, so these are the ethics point of view. Okay, then biological point of view, many of varieties of animals, then reptiles, birds, or microorganisms are living in nature. Okay, so the study of that animals are most important, okay, for the science point of view. Okay, yeah, then atmospheric science, or most of the weatheric phenomenon are present in a troposphere. Okay, yeah, there are the various layers of atmosphere. Okay, हम लोग ने आगे जाके सीखना है वो। Okay, so all the weathering phenomenon are happen in a tropospheric layer. Okay, so what was the causes of that means, सो उसके पीछे के एटमॉस्फेरिक जो साइंस है वो कैसे फॉर्म होता है? ओके, ट्रोपोस्फियर कैसे फॉर्म होता है? ट्रोपोस्फियर में कौन कौन से वेदरिक फिनोमिनन होते हैं? ओके, वो हम लोग किस में स्टडी करते हैं? एटमॉस्फेरिक साइंस में स्टडी करते हैं। ओके, एज वेल एज द हिस्ट्री, इन a history point of view, the industrialization are start from the late 1750, okay, up to the 2000 and 2020. There are the many types of forests are uh, deforestation, okay, for the purpose of making furnitures, wood, railway sleeper, for the making of papers, okay, then एग्रीकल्चर लैंड, उसके लिए क्या हो रहा है कि हमें हिस्ट्री की भी स्टडी की जाती है इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस में। ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी नेचर। ओके, नेक्स्ट, so these are the 15 major current environmental problems. Okay, the pollution, global warming, overpopulation, natural resource depletion, waste disposal, climate change, loss of biodiversity, deforestation, ocean acidification, okay, then ozone layer depletion, as well as acid rain, then water pollution, then public health issue, genetic engineering. Okay, so these are the 15 major current environmental problems. That's why we need to study the environmental science. Okay, next point. Yeah, so need of a public awareness. How to create awareness? By forming an action group and recognize NGO like Green India, okay, as well as SACON as well as BNHS. Okay, with the help of this NGO, okay, we forming a action group as well as by joining local green movement. Okay, like RA movement, okay, चिपको movement. Okay, so ऐसे हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, ज्वाइनिंग लोकल जो ग्रीन मूवमेंट चल रहे हैं उनको हम लोग ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं एज वेल एज बाय प्रोपोगेटिंग 3R principle. What is 3R principle, class? So 3R principle is nothing but the reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay. So these are the 3R principles. Okay. As well as we organizing a local debate. Okay. Local debate on an environmental conservation issue with the help of educational institution. Okay. As well as they have the various methods for a public awareness, like environmental education through various media like Instagram, then Facebook, then Twitter, WhatsApp. Okay, through perform or organizing seminar and conferences in a school level as well as university level, then college level, as well as some important environmental movies. Okay, like uh, Two Brothers. Okay, the Two Brothers is one of the important movie is related to the tiger. Okay, so in the terms of entertainment, like we also visited a साइंस सेंटर्स और साइंस पार्क. ओके, सो उससे भी बहुत बड़े पैमाने पे पब्लिक अवेयरनेस क्रिएट हो सकता है. ओके, एज वेल एज इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ यूथ. ओके, सो वी परफॉर्म वेरियस projects and education with the help of college students. So involvement of youth is most important, as well as through a print, broadcast, and internet. Okay, this is the major and key point for a public awareness purpose. Okay, so these are the methods. The next point, yeah. So there are the various careers related to the environmental science field, like environmental scientist. Okay, environmental scientist in a Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, as well as uh, IFS officer, Indian Forest Service. You have to crack Indian Forest Service. These services are one of the prestigious services. This form in late 1966. Okay, so you also uh, एज ए इन्वायरमेंटलिस्ट आप एज ए इन्वायरमेंटल ऑफिसर आप वहां पे जा सकते हो, फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर, एज वेल एज यू ओपन एग्रीकल्चर एंड द नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज करियर्स और एनजीओ, एज वेल एज इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियर. ओके, एज ए इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियर भी आप बहुत बड़े जो जैसे आईआईटी है, ओके, या इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ प्लांटेशन मैनेजमेंट है, ओके, आईआईएम है, ओके, वहां पे आप एज ए आप करियर कर सकते हो. एज ए फॉरेस्ट्री करियर आप कर सकते हो, लाइक यू हैव टू completed your masters in forestry in a forest research institute in a place in a Dehradun. Okay, as well as geologist. Okay, आप geologist भी आप environment science में करियर कर सकते हो. Okay, as well as various green jobs, like in green jobs in various NGOs. Okay, you also आप zoologist बन सकते हो. Okay, so for the identification of various animals, reptiles, amphibians. Okay, so these are the various careers. Okay, the various careers in a environmental science field. Okay, next. Yeah, so they have the various jobs are is related to environmental scientist as a college professor, then high school and science teacher, as well as a non-traditional job like environmental reporter in various newspaper. Okay, toxicologist means you have to identify the plants, okay, as well as animals. This is called as toxicologist. As well as the environmental lawyer. Okay, you also completed your LLB in a law as a environmental lawyer. Okay, the specialized and unique job like a forester, then you environmental engineer. Okay, the environmental consultant. Okay, for the प्रोजेक्ट अप्रूवल के लिए इन्वायरमेंट कंसल्टेंट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है, एज वेल एज अदर potential job in a recent years like marine biologist, then climatologist, as well as fish and game warden. में भी आप एज ए इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस में आप क्या कर सकते हो, करियर कर सकते हो. ओके, एज वेल एज या नाउ we discuss about the this environment class. This environment are made up of these three important components. Okay, the first is a atmosphere. Okay, the second is a the second is a hydrosphere, and the third is a lithosphere. And these three components are come together and form the biosphere. Okay, in atmosphere we study about the gaseous envelope around our Earth. This is called as a atmosphere. There are the various gases are surrounding our Earth, like hydrogen, carbon dioxide, okay, nitrogen dioxide. Okay, in a hydrosphere, we study about the water resources. The water resources are there the two types. They are the freshwater resources and the marine water resources. Okay, in marine water resources also we already discuss in a some point of time like oceans, seas, lake, rivers, streams, reservoirs. Okay, so these are the various resources are they are in a hydrosphere point of view. Then lithosphere, the lithosphere means the study of the soil. Okay, this soil are important in terms of the growing of plants. Okay, we study about the many minerals are present in a soil. Okay, so this is all about the lithosphere, and all the three components are come together like atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. Okay, this is called as a biosphere. And this biosphere study, this biosphere are a important indicates the realm of a living organism. All living organism are present in a all living organism are present in a biosphere. Okay, yeah. So this is all about the biosphere study. Okay, now next, yeah. हम लोग क्या करेंगे क्लास इन इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स वी डिवाइड इनटू द वेरियस units. The unit 1 we already discussed now, the multidisciplinary nature of environmental science and ecosystem. Then we discuss about the natural resources. We also discuss about the biodiversity and its conservation. We also discuss about the environmental pollution and social issues and environmental management. Okay, in a Unit 1, we already discussed about the scope and importance and the sustainability of environmental science and the ecosystems. Okay, so in ecosystem and the types of ecosystem we discuss more about in the next lecture. Okay, yeah, in unit 2, we discuss about the natural resources. Like there are the various natural resources like forest resources, water resources, mineral resources, energy resources, food resources, land resources. Okay, so these resources we more discuss about the various lectures. हम लोग आगे जाके वो सीखेंगे और एक पूरा सिलेबस आपके करिकुलम एक्टिविटी में है आपके नेक्स्ट. Yeah. So the third and important topic is the biodiversity. So what is the meaning of biodiversity? Then value of biodiversity. What are the value of biodiversity like consumptive value, productive value, social value? Okay. So as well as we already we also discuss about the hotspots of our biodiversity, then threats of biodiversity. Okay. What are the measures and mode of conservations of the biodiversity? Okay. ये हम लोग किस में सीखने वाले हैं, ये जो थर्ड यूनिट है बायोडाइवर्सिटी एंड इट्स कंजर्वेशन, इसमें हम लोग सीखेंगे. या द फोर्थ एंड ए यूनिट आपके फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर को नहीं है, आपके यूनिट इन्वायरमेंटल पोल्यूशन है, हम लोग आगे जाके नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर में सीखेंगे. सो दे आर द वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ पोल्यूशन लाइक एयर पोल्यूशन, वाटर पोल्यूशन, सॉइल पोल्यूशन, noise pollution, as well as nuclear pollution, then solid waste management, as well as other pollution like light pollution, groundwater pollution, देन ई वेस्ट पोल्यूशन, ये हम लोग कहाँ पे सीखेंगे, नेक्स्ट सेमिस्टर में हम लोग सीखने वाले हैं. ओके, next. So yeah, these issues are also we discuss about the Environment Protection Act, then Wildlife Protection Act, Air Act, Water Act. Okay, the Forest Conservation Act is हम लोग सब जो environmental audits and impact environment impact assessment ये हम लोग next semester में हम लोग सीखेंगे. Yeah, so these are the textbooks. You also use the textbooks of environmental study of Satish Chawla in New Delhi, and I also provided various notes related to the each and every topic at the time of when the lecture is जब lecture खत्म होगा तब मैं आपको वो provide करूंगा. So this is all about the today's lecture class, and in the next lecture we discuss about the ecology and ecosystem. Okay, so today we stop here, and next lecture we discuss about the ecology and environment. Have a great day class. Thank you.